make of the home representation in the last 32? We've seen the likes of Rungay and Zoran go through. We might see Stokes go through as well. Are you happy with how the home players have performed this afternoon?
Yeah, I am absolutely. But I think it's a little bit, it's normal. It's for me and my man, it's a bit expected. Duran's a special player. So is Rungay. Those guys played for 4 finals, semi-finals last year. So I think it's just interesting to see them dig deeper into the later on. Can they now get to the quarters again on the semi-finals? The other players are definitely going to be better, but I think the top level is better.
These players are going to have to dig deep, aren't they? One of them is going to go through to Saturday evening at Ali Pali. Who will it be? Colin and Tony, over to you.
Well, Tony West here in the commentary box thinks it's going to be John Misal goes through. I think he's slight favourite, Tony.
Yeah, but it is slight. Ashley, very good player. We'll see. He has this amazing backhand that he pulls out with incredible power. So hopefully we'll see some of those. John Misal, though, played really well last year. He's all forehand, so a bit of a change to Ashley's big backhand. John's got a big forehand, so it'll be interesting. See John defending a bit on the backhand. He will do that.
Yeah. So when you say no backhand, he's got a backhand, doesn't do much with it. He's looking for the opportunity to get his forehand in, and that's where he's going to play all his attacking shots.
Yeah, he'll be looking to win points with the forehand. The backhand will be to keep him in the rally.
Yeah, there it is, soft block. And forced away from the table. Unforced error, really, from Ashley, that one. So, Ashley having beaten Dorosinski earlier in this Group B, but lost to Pong, last year's finalist. This is do or die for both players now. They both made $500. Congratulations to both players. But they really want to get in the last 32 tonight. And John Misal's been there before. He made it in 2017, so 2 years ago. John was in the last 32. He said his biggest disappointment in ping pong was losing that match.
4-6.
One further. So John from the Philippines plays for Green Paddle Club in Toro Davao City.
4-7.
Actually London-based. So forehand in the middle.
7-5.
I get the feeling that Ashley can do this if he's consistent. He can kind of play a little bit of cat and mouse with John.
7-6.
And then the power shots.
And that will help if Misal makes mistakes like that on his own serve.
Very consistent John with that forehand.
It's really interesting to see Ashley is just pinning the ball into the backhand corner of Misal. I've barely seen a stroke played to Misal's forehand.
Yeah, certainly Ashley knows the strengths and weaknesses of the 22-year-old Filipino. Still he goes to the backhand.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? I'm not sure I've seen that extreme so far. It really is just playing to one point in the table to try and prevent Misal getting his forehand in.
Yeah.
8-9.
He's not trying to keep him guessing, is he? He's made his tactics perfectly clear, but John's still unable to get away from him. There's the one down the line, just to break it up. Well played, Ashley. That is a great forehand wide. And then a drop shot just about bouncing twice. John almost bashing his bat and his fingers on the edge of the table trying to retrieve that one.
Ooh, double point ball, quite early this time.
Interesting, using it from a winning position in the first game.
Yeah, so important, isn't it? If you get that first game, you can relax into the second much more, less pressure on you.
So giving up the use of the double point ball for the rest of the match. He's prioritising this first game from a leading position. He's been forced away to backspin, but he's done it.
12-8.
John missing that forehand. He'll be pleased with that. A 4-point cushion, 3 points more to get to 15, and first game. Best of 3. Pass serve to the forehand. And that's the backhand that you were talking about that Ashley's good at. Just missed the one down the line by maybe a couple of centimetres.
Yeah, it's interesting to see just how strong Misal was there when Ashley was going more to the forehand.
10-12.
So John's catching, and I think, yes he is, he's also going for the double point ball. This will bring him back up to level. So Ashley took the double point ball at 10-8 up and serving. Now, if Ashley doesn't win this point, it's going to be 12-all, despite Ashley's use of it. Got him away.
Oh, well played, Ashley. So positive all the way through that point for the return of serve. Hit it really hard, right into the corner. Such a big point that was.
Yeah, 12-all to 13-10 is a big difference when it's only up to 15. Into the backhand again, and then wide, then back into the backhand. You can see what Ashley's doing, and that's a beautiful drop shot. I think it bounced twice, didn't it, before John Misal got to it.
Terrific play though, wasn't it? What great variation of pace from Ashley. He hit a huge backhand in the middle of that, and then suddenly just touched it short over the net. Really difficult to do with these bats as well, that is.
So after some intelligent play from Ashley to get away with it after Misal also took the double point ball. There's the big backhand. There it is again. That's the one you've been waiting for, Tony. And he used it. Egley will be pleased. Egley didn't manage to win on the show table, but partner Ashley is now one game away from making it through his group.
Yeah, Egley put down on her player profile that her favourite player was Ashley Stokes. She'll be even happier with him if he can take away $1,500 for winning this match.
Yeah. Interesting that Egley's not down there with the verbals, but letting Ashley get on with it with his coach. And, so Egley runs her own vegan food shop in Kensal Rise.
Yeah, so Egley looking happy, of course, with Ashley taking that first game. Both double points been used already, so that tactic, using that at the right time, isn't available for the next 2 games.
So one more big effort, big focus for Ashley. They'll go home happy tonight. It'd be a shame if they both went out. Hopefully Ashley can pull this one off. There he goes, second game coming up.
Second game, Stokes to serve, level.
Ashley Stokes to serve from the left-handed 22-year-old Filipino, John Misal. Oh, big power there from John to start the second game. Again, an open serve from Ashley. Happy to put an open rally and let John hit at him. That gives John 2 points, as it turns out. And now John to serve.
There you see it again, that same tactic from the first game. Ashley putting lots of pressure on the Misal backhand, forcing him away from the table and stopping him from getting any attacking forehands in.
One, 3.
Nice backhand from Ashley down the line, gets Misal away from the table again, keeping him there. And then there's the drop shot, a little bit high, that drop shot just gave John Misal time to get into the table, and then one shot was going off.
4.
So Misal a 3-point lead in the second game. lovely long return serve from Misal.
Yeah, that was the key, wasn't it? Bounced very close to the white line. Ashley didn't have the room to get the backswing correct and puts it off the end.
And that's the second forehand he's put off the end against backswing stroke. I love the way that John Misal throws the ball up and tries to spin it on his blade. Just trying to work out exactly how much grip he can get with his bat.
1-7.
Been doing well with that, hasn't he? Shorter, tighter serve and then following it up with the forehand. So Ashley's going to have to find a solution to that as this game goes on.
Yeah.
2-7.
This time Ashley winning the point when John Misal goes back.
$7-3.
So Ashley back to the tight short serves again. That's a very, very nice serve.
8-3.
John Misal.
Yeah, I
the
think
forehand just before the peak of the bounce.
yeah, Ashley might have to risk going wide forehand occasionally with that to stop him waiting on that corner.
Yeah, he's got him away from the table again. And there's a lovely drop shot. Has to start again. Second drop shot. John is just right on the edge of his limits there. And what a beautifully delivered rally from Ashley. Just built that rally. Kept John Misal on the end of a piece of string the whole time, and then good power to finish it off. Well done, Ashley. Another one, puts it within 3 points now. Really did give a big lead to John Misal at the start of this second game. Can he reel it back in? Behind. Now Misal has the comfort of his own serve, so he can start the rally how he wants to.
8-7.
Lucky one for Ashley. Used the backhand, just clipped the net, ran along the net. Fortunately for him, went over the other side. Nice forehand from John Misal.
7-9.
Ashley from getting back to level terms at 8-all. So 7-9. More work to do for Ashley Stokes. Middle that one, hit the bottom edge of his bat, dropped off onto his own side of the table. 7-10. And that's a beautiful forehand down the line. John's retrieving so well though, Tony. He got everything back, and when he got the chance, his attack was also very strong.
Yeah, he enjoyed that, and so he should. What a great rally he's played there. Great finish as well. But his speed across to that wide forehand ball from Stokes was really impressive.
Lara on the backhand from Misal.
8.
This one of the last matches to
8-12.
be on the table in this session. Start again 5:30ish. Last 32, both these players fighting for a place in that. Been a draining afternoon for both of these players, Tony. Had to play 3 tough matches.
8-13.
Yeah, that's right, and this one looking like going all the way now as well, so their day's work not done as yet. This is another tough physical match for them.
That's a great forehand from John Misal. Really, really good. Just about as early as it's possible to do. Taking that forehand very, very soon after the bounce. Eases up, goes away from the table. Oh, the big forehand. Didn't get over the net that time.
14-9.
There's actually an adrenaline rush when it hit the net. Could have crept over, but no. Game point.
Game. 15-9.
John Misal, 1 game all. So a more thoughtful look on Ashley's face there. It's made him think again. 15-10 the first. He did very, very well, but good returns there from John Misal, and a good combination of playing away from the table and hitting the ball hard and early. It's given John Misal the second game, so it goes to a third and final decider. So first to 15 in this one is what we need to get through to the last 32 of the championship.
Yeah, it's a tough game now, isn't it, for Ashley? Lost that one 15-9, he's got to turn it around. What I felt he did was he made a few too many mistakes with his forehand, actually. When he had Misal back, he just kept over-hitting that forehand, so he was getting quite frustrated with that. He knows he's got to not give those, what he will feel as cheaper misses.
So, Tony, do you think that Ashley's just got to take his time and be prepared to play the longer rallies when Misal's away from the table?
Yeah, I also think that once he's got him back, he shouldn't be afraid to switch wide to the forehand then, because he can deal with the Misal forehand back from the table. It's when Misal gets it in early it's a big problem for him. But if he just keeps going to the backhand, Misal will keep getting it back, and eventually Ashley's been missing. So he needs to be brave. Once he's back from the table, then spread him out around a little bit. Don't let him play from one place.
Okay, so we'll see if that happens. So the Tony West tactic. If Misal's close to the table, playing to the backhand. He's away from the table, playing wide of the forehand before you go back to the backhand.
Yeah, I think the other key for Ashley has got to return serve well. Misal was dominating on his third ball and following up that serve very strong, so he's got to return really well here.
So a big ask for Ashley. Certainly capable of doing it.
One love.
Another Filipino in this competition is the London-based show in Ramata. Give him a shout out for all the coaching that he does. He's got 2 clubs in Westminster, 1 in Fulham, but he was unable to get through his group, Group D. So John Misal carrying the flag for the Philippines. No appearance this year from Richard Gonzalez from the Philippines. Great defenders from past championships.
Unlucky there, Ashley. Lovely forehand down the line. Misal was so quick to get it and just make Ashley play another shot, which he unfortunately just missed.
Yeah, shame for Ashley. And that one just hits the top of the net. He's not getting the best of luck. Not quite going his way. Dangerous territory now for Ashley. He's going to navigate this. That one did go over, having hit the net. Acknowledgement and apology from Ashley. 2-4, 2 serves to come. Forehand serve, a little bit more from the backhand side that time, and then the forehand down the line into John's forehand. So tactics have changed quite a bit in this match as the game's evolved. First attack down the forehand sometimes. Now back into the backhand, missing his own backhand stroke. And that's the one, Tony, we were talking about. When he's got John away from the table a little bit, a good forehand wide to John's forehand is the way to go. Just overhit it, as he said, he's done a couple of times in the second game.
Yeah, the problem Ashley's got at the moment is he hasn't really managed to get Misal away from the table. He's managed to get his forehand in quite well so far, Misal, so he needs to get him playing those defensive backhands. Here we go, that's what he needs, but he mustn't waste this opportunity now.
That's what you said there, Tony. He was able to cope with it when Misal hits it from away from the table, but then Misal did another one really wide.
Yeah,
this second one, beautiful.
Yeah, he probably needs to switch back after going there, but Misal, to be fair, just played that point so well. Not much Ashley did wrong, really.
Not really, but I think you're right. One wide to the forehand, then back into the backhand again when he's away from the table. Little errors. I have to say, Misal's tightened up a lot. No unforced errors in the last game and a half, really. Change of plan from Ashley. Backhand serve now. Long to the backhand. Let's get him away from the table. Keep it into that backhand. Shall we see the change? Yeah, there it is. Now into the middle. Crossover point between backhand and forehand. Again. Backhand, touch shot. Misal's good at coming in for those drop shots, Tony, isn't he?
He's very fast, isn't he, around the table? And he's a really good defender. Oh, fantastic from Ashley. Completely fooled John there. John thought he was going to play a big attacking stroke and he just slowed the bat down late. Look at that.
And then there it is again. Caught Misal running backwards, saw it, played the double bounce drop shot, so it bounces twice on the other side of the table, and the ball's dead by the second bounce. But no follow-up point for Ashley there. Struggling to get a good run of points. Slightly frustrating.
5-9.
Great temperament though, John Misal. Calm, workmanlike, and attacks the loose ball. And that steadiness.
10.
Showing.
Sorry, Colin. Ashley's finding it difficult to find a way to win a point once Misal's back. It's hard for him to penetrate that defence, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not having much luck with the... There's the one. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
11-5.
So John Misal there playing a chop backspin away from the table with his forehand. He's really in the zone. Actually struggling now to find the holes in the game. That's a little bit better.
11-6.
Misal 4 points away. Place in the last 32 and a guaranteed $1,500. Beautiful forehand from Ashley, but before you know it, Misal's hitting his forehands again.
The speed of Misal going across the table from wide on the backhand to the forehand. Ashley hit an absolute beautiful forehand down the line. I didn't think Misal could get there. Not only did he get there, he hit back just as hard.
That's beautiful, Ashley. 7-12. Is there a chance for the Londoner? I have to say, Misal's been very steady and picked the right balls. I think Misal's decision-making has been superior to Ashley's in this match, certainly in the second and third games. But if Ashley just picks out the right balls, he might get back into it. Just missed. Just not going Ashley's way.
7.
And that takes it to match point. John Misal turns around to his coach, clenches his fist. He knows he's 1 point away now. No room for error at all left for Ashley. Keep going, Ashley. Drop shots again from Ashley. And that's nice. Good consistency. John is so good at coming in for that drop shot. And then Ashley, I think, to be fair, Ashley saw John run around to go for that forehand from the backhand side, and as a result, decided to, at the last minute there, play it across wide of the forehand.
Yeah, actually being forced to come up with something clever, isn't he? He can't seem to force his way with power through the Misal defence, so he's having to try drop shots and clever direction changes.
Yeah, great
Doing everything
intelligence.
he can.
Yeah, great intelligence from both players.
Oh,
And there's a lucky one and an apology, but John Misal makes that one. 15-8 in the third game. A smile from Ashley. A congratulations from him. But that puts Ashley out of the competition. He goes away with $500. But doesn't make, this time, the last 32 of the championship.